I'm gonna be giving you guys an update on Polkadot in this video. I know I get quite a bit of mixed opinions down in the comment section for Polkadot. Some of you guys love it, some of you guys hate it, some of you guys calling this a bullshit coin, which is it's an opinion I hear a lot for quite a bit of these altcoins here, because they've been on a downtrend, and it's totally understandable. But I'm just telling you guys what I'm seeing here on the charts, and I trust the charts more than anyone else opinion. Okay, because it's what I depend on to trade and make a profit. Okay, so what I'm seeing on the charts here is this weekly time frame. I'm sure you guys heard me talk about this already. If you guys follow me on Polkadot, is that there is a falling wedge pattern, still valid pattern. Falling wedges usually break to the upside. You guys can verify that on Google, ChatGPT, Grok, whatever you can find a falling wedge on. And they have more of a chance to break to the upside. And this is a valid falling wedge pattern. And if it breaks the upside, price target would still be just about $19 price target for Polkadot. Okay. Is there? I mean, a lot of this is going to depend on what happens with Bitcoin, of course, right? Because if this is still the Bitcoin bull cycle, which I still think it is, even though it could be invalidating that weekly cup and handle I've talked about. But on the monthly time frame, it still looks bullish to me, right? Of course, these are just my opinions because I am long on Bitcoin. I am long on quite a bit of the altcoins here. So my opinion on this market is still bullish, but I will change my opinion at some point because no cycles don't come to an end, right? Bull cycles, bear cycles, sideways cycles, they all come to an end and they restart. So, so I will tell you guys when I change my opinion, but right now I think things still look bullish. Okay, especially with the Fed rate cut that is looking very likely in September. That is one thing to be paying attention to, in terms of the macro news. Now, talked about this falling wedge pattern. I talked about a smaller falling wedge pattern that Polkadot broke out of. This is probably more validated on a smaller time frame. Broke out of here. Price target would be about $10 Polkadot. Let's see if it gets there. It is still a valid breakout because the price action is still above the upper trend line of the pattern it broke out of. Let's take a look into a smaller time frame here. Daily time frame. I talked about a couple of falling wedge patterns here, right? This one broke to the upside, right? Price target would be about $4.50. It hasn't quite gotten there yet, but this breakout is still valid, right? I talked about another smaller falling wedge pattern here that broke to the upside, adjusted for that breakout point. Price target would be about $4.50. However, this one did get invalidated because, as you guys can see, there is a daily candle close back within the pattern. In that case, I do invalidate the pattern. And what we could be looking at here is a double bottom pattern on the daily time frame. First bottom is August 19th. Second bottom is August 25th with bullish divergence that usually tells you there's going to be a reversal that is playing out right now, but quite a bit of resistance along the way, including your daily moving averages, daily 200 SMA, daily 50 SMA, daily 21 SMA. Let's see if this double bottom plays out. If it does play out, because double bottoms are bullish patterns that usually break to the upside, okay? Still got to mind the downside risk, but if it actually breaks to the upside here, the neckline would be about $4.30. Price target would be about $4 and about just right above $4.85 there for Polkadot. Let's see if some of these price targets play out. If it doesn't, there could be more downside, of course, but I think there's a smaller chance of that happening right now. Now, this basically wraps it up for my update for Polkadot. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing more of Polkadot by dropping a like, comment, subscribe, or any other coins in this market. Just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll pick a request to do for you guys on a daily basis.